Have you ever thought there are thousands of applicants for a job interview we submit our resumes for? And we keep waiting for the call, and once we receive the call, we jump on deciding what to wear, heels or flats, whether to carry a handbag or not, a tie or a pocket square. But somewhere down the line, we miss out to the most important question, and that is, tell me something about yourself. Hi, I'm Nancy Singh, and the purpose of today's video is to assist you with some tips and tricks on how to introduce yourself. Being an HR professional and almost taking interviews daily, the very first question I ask is, tell me something about yourself. And the moment we hear this question, we fumble or we sound confused. Because somewhere down the line, despite knowing it's an obvious question, we do not prepare for it. And interestingly, the hiring manager in the very initial 2 to 3 minutes make his or her mind whether to hire you or fire you. Because it's rightly said, first impression is the last impression. Now let me give you a couple of arrows which will help you out to grab your dream job. Before I take it forward, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss my upcoming sessions. First and foremost, this question can come to you in general 4 forms. Tell me something about yourself, introduce yourself, run me through your profile, or can you help me know you better? So let's start with the arrows. Arrow number 1, your name. Always assure whenever you tell your name to somebody, it should be in a way that it is remembered. So always tell your name with a lot of pride. For example, I'm Nancy or my name's Nancy. After name comes your location. So arrow 2 is your location. When you're telling about your location, there are 2 kinds of words which you can use. One is I'm a native of. For example, I'm a native of Chandigarh or I hail from Chandigarh. So you can use either one of them. Now comes the qualification. Whenever you're talking about your qualification, there are 2 key points. Key point number 1. Always describe your latest qualification. For example, you have done graduation as well as masters, so you will talk about your masters. Key point number 2. Never use abbreviations. For example, never say I've done MBA. Always say I've done masters in business administration. Now comes arrow 4. Arrow 4 talks about your work experience. Always tell about your key skills. This helps the interviewer understand you better and also what you have in it for them. Now, for example, I'm an accounts executive. So instead of explaining myself that I have an experience of 3 years down the line with blah 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 company and I have seen ABC affairs, how about we say it like this? Hi, I'm an accounts executive. I have worked in all spheres, for example, account receivable, account payable, and also inventories. Do you see the difference now? Do you see how clear and crisp it looks rather than explaining the entire story? Arrow 5, do not describe your family tree. As the question suggests, tell me something about yourself. Like I have an elder brother, he is doing his master's in business administration. I have one younger sister, she is younger to me and she is pursuing her 12th. Let's not do it. Let's keep it crisp. First priority is never talk about your family tree. If need be, you can always say we are a family of 5. Always remember these 5 arrows and shoot them as per the chronology to grab your dream job. So this should be the flow of conversation. But to make your conversation more impactful and charismatic, which develops an everlasting impression, there is a triple C approach, which says confidence, communication, and creativity. So let's start with each one of them. Firstly, I would take communication. Why would someone hire you if you're not good with communication skills? So when you're communicating with somebody, assure you use the right vocabulary, you use no slang and no negative words. Then comes creativity. The interviewer wants to know in today's era how creative you are. In this competitive world, what edge can you give the other candidates? Creativity in terms of how you answer your questions. I would like to take creativity with an example. So if someone asks you, why do you want to work with us? Instead of saying, this work profile is closer to my hometown or, you're paying me better salary, we can always say that I'm looking forward for a challenging work environment where I can polish my skills and work with a leading brand, and your company offers me that. Confidence. One of the prime and most important thing people these days are searching for, and HR resources these days are searching for, is confidence in candidates. Confidence does not only help you reflect your company better, but it also speaks a lot about your personality. So let me do it for you. This is how I introduce myself when someone asks me, tell me something about yourself. Hi, I'm Nancy Singh and I hail from Chandigarh. I have done my Master's in Business Administration in Human Resources and International Business Management. As an HR professional, I have managed all aspects like recruiting and selection, learning and development, payroll, and employee engagement. So did you see how I did it? And you can always have that extra charismatic effect by following the CCC approach. Always remember, rehearse before you go. Do not take this question for granted. And next time when someone asks you, tell me something about yourself, answer it confidently. I strongly believe this video will help you to overcome the situation wherein you had fumbled when anyone asked you, tell me something about yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, and I wait for your comments in the comment section below. Your feedbacks are much awaited.